This is an analysis from Alpha Business Media.
All right, let's talk about Nepal's brain drain, but we're going to look at it in a completely different way. Forget the usual headlines about social problems. We're going to peel back the layers and analyze what it's really become. A full-blown, structured, and yes, investable business vertical. And this right here, this picture tells the whole story. It's a massive contradiction, isn't it? On one hand, you've got traditional universities, with lecture halls literally sitting empty. More than half the seats in master's programs vacant. But then, on the other hand, you have this booming online world, thousands upon thousands of students pouring billions of rupees into test prep. They're not buying degrees, they're buying test scores. This isn't just a slump in education, folks. This is a fundamental market shift. So how do we even begin to make sense of this? Well, the first step is to completely change how we're looking at it. We need to stop seeing it as just a social problem and start analyzing it for what it is, a market force with its own powerful business mechanics.
And here's the core idea, the one thing you need to remember from this whole analysis. The brain drain isn't a social ill anymore. It's a business vertical. What we're watching is literally the industrialization of hope. It's a fully mature industry with customers, products, and a complex supply chain, all built to do one thing, and one thing only, create a pathway out. Okay, so this aspiration economy, it's not just one single thing. It's actually running on two parallel tracks, and both of them are fueled by the exact same thing, a profound lack of faith in the future of the country's private sector. And here's how it splits. Track 1 is all about international escape velocity. It's selling a kick it out. An IELTS or PTE score isn't just a test result, it's a financial key that unlocks foreign markets. Then you have Track 2, the domestic security hedge. This one sells a hiding place at home, the ultimate safety of a government job, which people see as this fortified castle, totally safe from all the economic chaos. So you've got two very different destinations, but they're both powered by the same engine. And the sheer scale of Track 1, it's just mind-boggling. Over 110,000 no-objection certificates for studying abroad in a single year. Think about that. That's not just a number on a page. That is a massive system-wide purchase order for this entire industry. We're talking billions in revenue before a single plane ticket is even booked. But then you pivot and look at the other track. The desperation here is just as palpable. You have more than 150,000 people applying for just a few dozen entry-level government jobs. A few dozen. That's not just competition. That's a market literally built on a foundation of desperation and an incredible demand for safe harbor. So what's really driving all this? What's the root cause? It's pretty simple, actually. The entire test prep industry is exploding because its main competitor, the university degree, is basically a broken product. In startup terms, it's a catastrophic failure of product market fit. And the first big problem is something economists call signaling failure. See, a university degree used to be a reliable signal to employers that said, hey, this person is competent. But that signal is broken now. It's just not trusted anymore. A standardized test score from the PTE or IELTS, that's a much clearer, stronger, and frankly, more trusted signal of someone's ability, especially on the global stage. The second reason is all about time to value. I mean, just do the math. A university degree takes, 4, maybe 6 years to finish? In that exact same amount of time, a student can prep for a test, get their score, secure a visa, and already be earning a salary abroad. It's like the test prep industry is running on a fast-paced tech industry clock, while the universities are stuck moving at the speed of bureaucracy. The opportunity cost is just enormous. And finally, there's the curriculum itself. It's just completely out of touch. University courses might get updated, once a decade? They're preparing kids for a world that's already gone. Meanwhile, these test prep platforms are incredibly agile. An exam algorithm changes on a Tuesday, their course material is updated by Friday. They are ruthlessly efficient and reverse engineered for a single purpose, to get a specific, tangible economic outcome. So all of this, it leads us to a new framework for understanding this whole industry. We have to stop calling it education. It's a much more sophisticated, fully integrated business model. We're calling it migration as a service, or MaaS. Now, the key thing to get about the MaaS model is this. The test prep class, that's just the hook. It's the cheap front-end product to get you in the door, a lead magnet. The real money, the real business is in managing the customer's entire journey. That's where they upsell you on the high margin stuff, visa consulting, help with loans, even finding you a place to live abroad. It's the whole package. And you can map out the whole customer journey. It's a classic funnel. It starts with awareness, seeing all those success stories on social media. Then comes consideration, signing up for that cheap test prep course. That's where they build trust. Once they have that, they convert you into a high-value client for their expensive consultancy services. And it doesn't stop there. They expand by offering you loans, foreign exchange, accommodation, everything. It's truly a masterclass in how to monetize a person's entire life-changing journey. So when you see a trend this powerful, this unstoppable, arguing about whether it's good or bad is honestly a waste of time. From a business perspective, the only question that matters is this: where's the opportunity? The future here isn't in trying to stop the wave. It's in building better surfboards. Which brings us to the big strategic question. If you can't stop this modern-day gold rush, how do you capitalize on it? In this new migration economy, where does the smart money actually go? And the answer is in that classic piece of wisdom, right? During a gold rush, don't dig for gold, sell shovels. The smartest play here isn't to build another failing university or to launch a campaign begging people to stay. No, it's to find the biggest pain points in this whole process and then sell the high-tech tools, the better shovels that make the journey smoother. So what does one of these better shovels actually look like? Well, I'll tell you what it's not. It's not another generic test prep website. The real opportunity is in a hyper-specialized AI tool, something that solves one single incredibly frustrating problem. For example, an AI that can give you instant, accurate scoring on your spoken English for the PTE exam, one that's perfectly aligned with a real test's algorithm. Think about it. You can leverage existing AI like GPT-4, the capital costs are low, we're talking cloud computing, not real estate, and you can scale it globally with a simple subscription model. That is the cold, hard, and potentially very profitable future of this economy. The only question left is, who's going to build it?